my bitch.
Hey, welcome back to the Pimp Daddy Podcast. What's going on? It's hot as hell out here, but we doing it.
Yeah.
This is my boy, Brad Rickert. Say what's up, Brad.
Howdy doody, internet.com.
Yeah, and this is my girl / comedian from Astoria, Queens, New York. Okay, she
shit.
from Astoria, Gloria from Astoria. This is Lissa Lenis. She's funny as hell. Give it up for Lissa Lenis, everybody.
Yeah, there it is.
Hi, thank you for having me.
Yeah, this is my favorite Puerto Rican comedian, bro.
And Colombian.
Colombian. You
My
can't forget
mom
the
will get
Colombian.
mad.
Oh, you got that Colombian mom.
Yeah.
Okay, hell yeah.
My mom will get mad. She's like, excuse me, you're also Colombian.
You're right,
Don't
right.
forget that.
Don't
Coconut
forget
rum
that.
and cocaine. I like it. All
So,
right.
Lisa,
I'm with it. All right. Oh, that sounds like a good night.
Boricua, morning, morning. I was listening to Puerto Rican songs on the way over here just to get like.
Just for me?
Yes, to get
love
acclimated.
that.
You know what I mean?
Love that.
Yeah, that's my jam.
What's
right
a Puerto Rican song?
Anything with Daddy Yankee.
Yeah, Daddy
Oh,
Yankee.
okay, sure,
Or
yeah.
Bad Bunny.
Oh, Bad Bunny's Puerto Rican?
Or Big Pun. Yeah.
Okay,
Oh,
nice.
I'm not a player. I just a lot. You know what I mean?
You could say crush. I don't think that's a. Is that a bad? I don't know.
Well, it's fuck a lot, but they did crush for the radio.
Yeah.
So I'm not a player. I just fuck a lot.
I thought that was a good radio edit.
I'm so.
Yeah, it is.
I'm
It is.
so naive. I thought it was crush. I didn't know.
I'm not a player. I just fuck a lot.
Also, it
Yeah,
wasn't Let's
yeah.
Get It Started in here.
What was that?
It was Let's Get Retarded in here.
No, it wasn't.
100%, I swear to
Oh
God.
yeah, Black Eyed Peas.
Yep, 100%.
Was
it
it?
was. Yeah.
Back in the day when you could say retarded all willy-nilly, you know?
Yeah.
that's true.
I remember that from
Alright.
high school.
It was, I mean,
yeah,
there
yeah.
were some good
I
edits.
remember that one.
We're from that era when like those rap songs would say some crazy shit,
Yeah,
and then they
that's
would just
true.
have like 8-year-olds just like singing
Right,
along
right,
to it, you know?
right.
Eminem singing about pills and shit like that.
Yeah, I hate
Killing
my
his
mother.
mom.
Yeah, and his wife.
We're like
Yeah.
7 years old Bart
If
Simpson
you
in it up.
you think Eminem would make it in this era?
Now they probably think he's a corny white boy. you
Not
know?
even that. I think they would just like be like, you need help.
Right.
Yeah,
Like,
I-
yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I see some stuff like that on TikTok sometimes, like edgelord like rappers, like white boy rappers, and like there's an audience for it, but I don't.
Yeah.
I don't
just-
think they'd get behind like a label or anything
Because I was
like
looking
that.
up, the only white boy I know right now is Jack Harlow.
Okay.
I fuck with Jack.
I like Jack.
Yeah, he's
Nice.
smooth. He's
and I thought
suave.
Central C was a white boy, like a British boy.
It sounds like that.
Nah,
No.
he's Chinese and Guyanese.
Oh, I thought it was Filipino.
Oh.
Maybe it's Chinese.
It's Chinese
Maybe
and
it's Chinese.
Guyanese,
I
and
thought
I
it
was
Filipino.
flabbergasted. Okay.
That's that big words in the motherfucker. Brown,
I was like,
flabbergasted.
hey, when they because we were at a day party, and the girl in front of me, they played Central C. I was like, oh my god, I love this like British guy. I love this song. And the girl's like, oh my god, y'all know he's Guyanese and Chinese. And I just stopped. I was like, what did you just say? I
Pause
was,
right
oh,
now.
Sorry, I was
No,
just
you're
so flabbergasted.
Pause right now.
I was like, end this song right now.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, we can't have anything. We'll ruin it.
What?
No, I mean just white boy rappers. We can't have it. You know.
Jack Harlow's.
He's alright.
doing it.
I mean, he's
I mean-
good for pop, I guess. You know, but
I
don't
love
know.
his remake of White Man Can't Jump.
Yeah, that movie
I
wasn't
liked
bad.
it good.
That
You
wasn't
liked
it
the
was
bad.
good. It was a good remake.
I mean, it's hard to fucking top like Rosie Perez, Woody, you know
Yeah.
what I mean, and the great Wesley, but
They
they did a good job.
I like how they made him like that hipster white.
Yeah, he was like, I gotta go get my vitamins. I gotta
I
go
just
get
make
my
kombucha.
yoga. Yeah, kombucha.
Just make kombucha.
Yeah, and he was trying to put people on it too. He was trying to put people on the kombucha.
It was so
Yeah.
good.
That was funny. Listen, y'all might be wondering why we have all these snacks on the table. All right, let me tell you what's
It
up.
looks like you fucking like knocked off a
Listen.
fucking what do you call those machines?
A bodega. All
It
right?
is low key triggering. But go
Listen,
ahead.
I went to the Puerto Rican dollar store. Okay,
These things are not even $1.
they're $2 for $1.
Really?
Yeah, they $2 for $1. Everything's $2
Damn.
for $1.
Oh.
For me,
Oh. Okay.
For me.
for
For her.
because they know
okay.
me. I've been going there over 20 years, and
I love that.
Lisa doesn't drink or smoke weed often, and so I said, "Oh, what's up, baby girl? Do you want some weed? Do you want some liquor?" She's like, "Sheri, I don't drink. I don't smoke. Would you
For-
give me some water or a snack?"
Yeah.
And I said, "Yo, I'm Italian. I love this girl. I want to impress her, and I want her to think that I'm cool. So I got her the whole fucking store."
You don't gotta. First of all, y'all don't gotta impress me. Okay?
Well, you know me,
We're
though.
all the same, right? We're all the same. We're all in the same.
I'm just being
industry.
honest. I'm being vulnerable.
You know
right
what it
now.
is? For shows and podcasts, I don't.
That's
Because
smart, yeah.
get so scared I'm gonna say something wrong.
Yeah.
And then people are gonna be like, "Did you just say this, this, and that?" And I'm gonna be like, "Fuck, I can't remember."
Right.
So then I just eliminate the factor of alcohol.
Yeah,
and
loose
weed.
lips sink ships.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Me and Sheri really don't know what you're talking about. We would
Yeah,
never do
just
anything like that.
talk
I
We would never
literally will spill
go
so
off on a
much
crowd.
tea you're not supposed to. Like I have signed NDAs.
Do you ever?
So have I.
Have you ever had like a lash out moment on stage where you just go nuts on the crowd?
No, I haven't. Knock on wood.
You're a teacher as well, right?
I used to be.
Oh, okay.
Not anymore.
Okay.
I
So
think
you have
that's what gave me
experience,
patience.
right? Yeah.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
It gives me patience. Like, especially like, man, I used to host the midnights at the Pair.
Oh God.
And those, you get all types of
the
drunk
trenches,
people.
yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So I've just learned to be patient with them. I remember there was a group of like Australian guys that came in,
Ooh.
and they were just talking over me, and I was like, Australia, please.
Children.
Relax.
Children, yeah.
We're gonna get to you. It's a small room. There's only 5 of you over here. I just gotta take care of the ladies first. And then they loved it. They loved every moment of it. And I think it's because I just addressed it in a demeanor that's like not insulting.
It wasn't threatening.
Yeah.
It wasn't threatening.
I just made
yeah.
them feel comfortable, and I think that's what it is. But I also do blame TikTok for a lot of this shit, though.
And it's an international audience at that point. Like, especially at a club in Manhattan, it's going to be like a lot of people that
Yeah.
don't know the decorum of a comedy show. A lot
And
of
it's
times,
also it's
yeah.
a different because Broadway, it's somewhat. But when it's at the Grizzly Pear, they're like at the back of a bar.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
they're like
We're gonna say
We're getting
everything.
dirty.
Yeah.
Exactly.
it's a good place to yell and throw some stuff.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I've seen people get thrown out, like
Oh,
drunk.
I would love to see that.
Oh man,
Just because that's fun for
I've
me.
seen a comic fall off stage. That was the
Was it
funniest
me?
shit.
No, I'm just kidding.
It was a.
Not yet, not
What's
yet,
it? What's
not
his
yet.
name? The bum. The
Oh, the black guy.
IG bum.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, well.
And it was
He's
so
funny.
funny.
He's funny.
It was so
He's hard to
funny
look at.
because that I was like,
Definitely isn't easy on the eyes. He got bigger titties than me a little bit. Anyway.
he got more money than all of us.
I mean, he
Is
does.
that real?
Respect, respect
He
on his
does.
name.
He
Yeah,
does.
no,
He's
truthfully.
got money more.
Buy a shirt.
I remember
Yeah.
I was doing the show. It was the midnight show, and he was on stage. And then he was like, ha, to the crowd. But when he went ha, he fell into the crowd.
Oh God.
And I was like, oh my, I went up to Jared Waters. And I was like, Jared, he fell off stage. And Jared goes, again?
He was trying to go for that crowd surf, got
I
that
was like,
crowd
oh
sync.
my- I was like,
Yeah,
this happens
yeah,
often?
yeah.
Like, I think we should,
Incorporate that shit into the
he
act
should
at some
take
point.
acting classes so he knows, like,
The stage depth.
Yeah.
He doesn't fall off that
Just
shit.
a little trust fall exercise with the crowd,
Yeah,
you know?
exactly.
I'm not
exactly.
really a Matt Rife. Is that even a good?
Good comp.
People have said that I kind of look like him, you know? Only because of my hair, I think.
I think it's just because you're white with blue eyes.
Exactly. That's probably it. That's probably
And
it.
he has feminine features.
Yeah, he looks like a lesbian for sure.
Yeah.
He looks like a lesbian.
Now that, well, he
100%.
has fillers.
He denies it, but I believe he does.
I've
I
seen him in
believe he does.
person, and
Yeah.
I've seen him in Wildin' Out. That is two different kids.
Yeah.
I'm like, dude,
Yeah.
and
The
talking
jaw
about
is what
something, he
really
like-
does it, right?
Yeah.
But he
Yeah.
like all that he
Yeah.
grew into it. I was like,
That isn't growing into
That's
it.
not growing
That's
it.
not growing.
I
That's
don't
a whole
know.
transformation.
Yeah.
Your lips are beautiful, by the way.
thank
Are
you.
they real?
Yeah, they're natural.
You heard that,
Everybody,
Damn.
y'all? You heard that?
Damn.
I kept looking at him. I was like, I don't want her to think
Yeah.
that I'm, trying. You know what I mean? So I had to ask. They are beautiful lips.
Thank you.
They are
I
You're
get them
getting
from my
better,
dad.
Sherry. You're doing good.
I'm doing good. Like I would have been a lot worse.
You are.
I've been doing comedy for a few years now, and I'm getting better.
You'd like be bringing people on stage.
I
You'd be
like
like, this
that.
next comic is a hot piece of ass.
Yeah. Especially
I love
Latina
that.
women. I have a soft spot for Latina women, bro.
I'm gonna corner them.
I know, like you usually say my nails are popping, but I don't have nails this time.
Oh,
Well, I
shit.
love nails too. I always love
Yeah.
your nails.
Yeah,
I do always love
I'm
your
I'm
nails.
having a break
That's true.
because I was
They're
like,
still healthy naked.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like
Yeah, they're still healthy naked.
I'm just letting them
You need a tolerance
Free.
break.
be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are you?
Because
You a
I'm going to
gel or are
London.
you an acrylic or?
Ooh, look at
what's-
this.
what's
Look
the-
at what?
Oh.
He's not gay, by the way.
Who did
Everyone
this?
thinks
Oh.
he's
Who
gay.
cooked?
What?
Who cooked there?
Oh, I got.
Who cooked over there?
I got a Mexican girlfriend and she's.
Hey!
a
I love that.
So
Yep.
I love that.
My
know-
wife is Puerto Rican, so we're very well versed in Latino women.
Is that why I'm here?
Well, that and because
Is this coming out Latin history book?
Where's John Leguizamo?
Do they have one of those?
This motherfucker.
Do y'all know John Leguizamo's Colombian? He's not Puerto Rican.
He's not. He's Colombian.
And he's
yeah.
from Jackson Heights.
I love him so much.
I love him too
so much.
But I just want to be like, listen, I know he's Puerto Rico's like Rachel Dolezal. Like he's not Puerto Rican at all.
Oh, interesting.
Did you see Latin History for Morons?
Yes.
I saw it twice.
You saw it in person?
Yeah, I saw it.
I didn't see it.
Studio
I saw
54.
Oh, okay. I didn't see it.
At the Playhouse. I went on 2 different dates with 2 different girls and saw it. 2 different Latin women. I wanted them to think I was. Anyway,
It's like when you
but
bring
I did
someone to
learn
the
a
same
lot.
What a
bar
take.
twice, yeah.
Yo, but I did learn
What
a
a
lot.
take.
I did learn a lot. I learned a whole lot. He did teach me a lot, but I did think he was Puerto Rican too. So you cleared that up for
No,
me.
he's Colombian.
Okay.
So which side of yourself do you hate more, like internally?
Oh God.
And it's so funny. I say this on stage. I'm Puerto Rican and Colombian. You know, I love my culture. I love everything about being both Colombian and Puerto Rican. I just hate my people so much.
Which people?
Oh, both?
Both.
Both.
People?
Yeah, I mean, I don't really like Puerto Ricans between me and you, but
Okay.
you know, I'm on Team
Bradley.
Mexico. What? And I didn't mean
I was
like
gonna say, relax.
Bradley.
not individually, you know, just as an overall island, you know.
I love that.
Yeah.
Yes.
But we acquired it already, so.
Not in this perspective of like,
Ours.
there's certain times like, I hate to say it.
Say it, girl.
Whenever I do like a Spanish show or something like that, I know for a fact I'm gonna do good. I know that people they're just gonna
it.
yeah.
Yeah.
And I just hate that I'll go into a show and it's all Latinos and I'm like, because I gotta hack it up. And I hate that.
Oh, you
You gotta
be
start humping the stool. You gotta start.
I don't do
like,
all that, but
doing the voices.
stereotypical like
Yes,
shit. Yeah,
and that's
yeah.
the thing. Like for
Yeah.
me, I'm not an individual. Like it's like how Ralph Balboa says.
I love
He's
him.
like, I'm a comedian who's Mexican, not a Mexican.
Mexican
Right,
comedian. Yeah.
So I'm
As it should be.
I'm a comedian
As it
who
should be.
happens to be Latina, but I'm not a Latina comedian.
No, I've watched a bunch. Like I do be low key stalking you because I think you are hilarious, and I do watch your clips on Instagram.
thank
and,
you.
Yeah, and you are really fucking funny. Like you don't. Sometimes you bring up like your Latin culture, but a lot of it's just like relatable breaking up stuff. Like you said you had broke up in COVID.
Yeah.
You was a teacher.
We
Like
talk
went
about
to
New York a bunch too,
Yeah,
right?
therapy. Like your dad in therapy. Like a whole bunch.
And
of
I
stuff.
think it's important because you break that
barrier, right?
barrier
Yeah.
because it's like, yeah, I can go on stage and even people who've seen me perform in Spanish rooms, even my tone changes just so I can please people.
But your accent changes a little bit.
I'm
You
like,
got that
oh my
Norwegian.
God, look at you guys. You look
at that.
so
You roll your tongue a little bit
nice."
more.
And I'm like,
Ta-ta-ta.
and deep down, I'm like, I fucking hate it here.
LOL. You're like, I got to do the bit about my mom throwing the shoe at me again.
I'm
Right,
like,
the
she hit me.
sandal.
I got hit with a chancleta too. What about you?
Oh.
Like, I hate.
I think we're all guilty of that a little bit, though. You know, when you go into a room adjusting
Yeah.
for whatever. If I go into a black room, I'm gonna like do a little dance before I get to
Yeah,
the
I'm gonna
mic.
tell
you
them
know,
I'm
like,
hungry. Yeah.
hey, you know.
I don't know
Yeah.
about. I think I see what you mean, but it's just like I don't know. I've come to terms with who I am as a comedian on stage. Like I know who I am. I know the stage I perform
I
on.
love that about you. I could tell right away. that you was
And
that.
like the what I tell a lot, and it's so weird because I'm young in the game, so I find it weird when other young comics come up to me and ask me for advice, and I'm just like I'm figuring this out as well.
Right.
But what I tell people is like, you are a comedian. You're supposed to adjust to whatever crowd you're in.
Mm-hmm.
Rather,
Preach.
Okay. That's advice though. And that's real.
Rather, you want to be that storyteller. Like, I'm a storyteller, full on through.
Same,
I'm not a
same,
person who's
yeah.
like bit comedy. Like, no, I'm not.
That's me.
Love you, buddy. Oh, we love Brad.
God forbid
Yeah.
someone write a
I'm
fucking
not like
joke.
a
but-
bit.
That's probably why I like you so much. I like your stories.
I'm just a good storyteller, and I
Yeah.
feel like my stories relate to everybody, or I just bring them to that, break that fourth wall. Like, hey, like
you
this
can
is my
see it
story.
happening with you. Like
Yeah.
you take me through it. You know.
It's it's a visual thing, but when it's people, for example, like going to a Latino room, like it's people that already know the shit that you go through because they're going through it too.
Right.
So for me,
Right.
it's not adjusting it to a white or black room or a brown room or anything. For me, it's adjusting it to a mirror. And that's where it gets. When I first started, I was like, damn, I hate doing Latino rooms because if you can't make your own reflection laugh, you're not doing something right.
Oh, that's real.
Well said. Yeah.
That's actually pretty real right there.
So for me, I was just like, at first, I'm not gonna lie, I was doing like all the like, and I hated it. Exactly, I hated it. I would go on stage, like my walking songs would be like Bad Bunny, or like some like Suavemente.
I was just listening to that Suavemente.
And it's like I'm be like, oh my god, yes, come on, let's dance.
Hell yeah.
And then now I go into that room and I'm just like, hey.
Yeah, it's almost like they have immediate context.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like if like I couldn't make a room of frat boys laugh, or like if you couldn't make a room full of Macklemores laugh,
or white trash people. If I can't make white trash people.
Why do y'all stoop yourselves so low?
We just like to fucking bust each other's balls.
This isn't my best friend in the world.
Yeah, we
I
talk
love
shit.
that. You guys have a cute connection.
Yeah. And everyone thinks he's gay. Even last night we were at Broadway Comedy Club. We did a show at Broadway, and the host comes out and they were like, what'd she say? She's like, are you gay? No, she's like, you're gay, right? You're gay. This is the third.
I know exactly who that is.
Yeah, you know. And she's like, this is the funniest set I've seen. I've seen you 3 times. You're gay. That was some gay shit. I love gay shit.
To be fair, she said that to a lot of people.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not the
that makes sense.
Not the funny part, but are you gay?
Okay, yeah. Okay.
I am a little theatrical. I'll give myself that. A little more flamboyant than your normal white.
You have a decent face for a comedian.
I think it's a social construct, and you are who you are on stage.
Exactly.
Right.
Yeah.
But yeah, I know I've had moments at Broadway. Man, I remember one time this girl brought me up, and I was just like, "Oh, you could just say whatever. Like, I don't.
Yeah.
I don't. Just bring me up however you want."
She
brought me up, and she was like, "This next comic is super intimidating," and I was just like,
"What?"
And when I tell you, like the people that
not what you
were
say.
in the green room,
what the fuck?
Like when you it was the people in the green room, like Troy Braun, Jared Waters, everybody laughing. I was like, that's not supposed to happen before I go on stage.
After,
And I was like, what a passive aggressive way of saying like you're just scared of me. Like it's
Jesus
so
Christ.
weird.
Instead of saying it to your face, she says it's 250 fucking people in the audience.
It was a sold out room.
Yeah, which was like 300 people.
And that then they have this expectation of you, and you got to either go into it or avoid it.
Yeah. I'm Latino. You better get on your fucking knees right now. I'm gonna give you empanadas in your mouth. What's up?
And I think that's what they expected. And I was just like, hey guys.
Yeah.
I'm actually a teacher.
Right.
I don't
I'm
know.
educated. Yeah.
I don't know what.
Right.
I don't know how intimidating.
God forbid a comic have a fucking backbone, you know.
But hold on, you did grow up in the projects, right? Can we talk about that? Or no?
Ravenshead?
I thought you grew up in Astoria Projects.
Or
Ravenshead.
The outside.
Oh, the outside of it.
Yeah.
But still, she grew up in Astoria, Queens, and I lived there 20 years ago. And I used to go and buy Coke in Queensbridge Projects and Ravenshead. And
so if you lived there 20 years ago, that's probably when you were like in
born.
school. Yeah. Got your old ass.
I got that shit from her uncle, and there's mi gente right there.
Yeah.
You know?
Shout out. He's still not out of jail. Thank you, Sheri, for your contributions.
I can't help it, you know.
I'm joking.
No, but I did date a girl from there. Her nickname literally was her name was like Saucy P. You know Saucy?
Who doesn't know
I was
Saucy
like, wait, it does sound familiar, but I don't think I know her.
She might be older now, and her nickname was Madi.
Did she walk around with the Chinese chanclas? And
probably, and like sandals and like juicy couture sweatpants and like.
I never got into all of them, but
no, I'm just asking if you knew her.
To let us go into that culture.
Okay.
Oh, you never had like sweatpants with something written on the ass?
No. She was like absolutely. You think?
Never too
late.
Think
I work hard for you to be in
you
this
to look
neighborhood?
like that?
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
My mom, my mom comes from like that, like
old school,
like privileged Colombian.
Right. Oh, nice. Right. What did she do?
She was a seamstress.
Okay.
Good for her.
That's cool.
She was a seamstress.
That's a good job.
And then she went from seamstress to being a home aid nurse.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, my dad was the hustler, though.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Full on through. Like, my dad was a taxi driver, limo driver during the day, and at night he was a DJ.
Oh, sick.
That
Yeah.
sounds about right.
Yeah, that was my
Yeah.
dad. My dad used to literally play in Studio
So are you?
54.
Oh, that's awesome.
Are you more like your dad then? You'd say, where like you do the day
my
job thing
mom
and then hustle
does-
at night.
She got
She's
the heart
like-
of her mom, probably her
my
mom's
mom,
heart.
yeah, my mom
Yeah.
is like you're a tame soul, but you have
Yep.
the same aspirations
As
as
your dad,
father.
yep. If I had to guess.
And like
yeah.
my father, he was a radio jockey too.
Oh, cool.
nice.
He used to be like he used to do the voices for like La Mega. So whenever you walk into a bodega, that's him.
Interesting.
Is that
okay.
really?
Yeah.
I've heard that so many times.
That's my father.
Oh, that's fucking awesome.
That's wild.
Yo, that's
it's
fucking
so
crazy.
weird.
Yeah.
It's so weird. Whenever I hear it, I'm like, oh, that's my dad.
Is he still alive?
Can you lower it?
If you're talking like he's
No. That is he's still alive. Yeah.
Okay.
They just moved to North Carolina, so
Oh,
Yeah,
good for
wearing
them.
a
They put in their
Charlotte
time.
I know.
now,
But
yeah.
they're in Fayetteville.
I've been to Fayetteville.
Fayetteville, North
It's
Carolina.
nice.
Fayetteville.
It's
It is nice. No,
it's
it's
too
nice.
quiet though.
Oh yeah.
But where they live is like right next to like Fort Bragg.
That's the army base.
Yeah, and
Mhm.
like in the middle of the night, they'll like throw practice bombs.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Oh, shit.
And I'm like,
Yeah.
what the?
And they do jets
Yeah.
around and like yeah.
I thought
Yeah.
we were having an earthquake the first
No,
time
yeah.
out, and
Yeah.
my dad's like, no, that's the base.
That's the
And I
base.
was like,
Getting
this
down.
is fucking normal. My dad was like, you used to sleep with sirens and
Right.
trains, and you're
right.
tripping over this, and I was like, all right,
Yeah.
It is
It
more
sounds-
shocking when it's like dead quiet. and then
Sounds
it's like,
different though.
you
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just felt like an earthquake. But yeah, I used to. It was the whole house used to shake with it.
Yeah, because you got jet fighters fucking swimming around your house
Yeah.
like this close to you.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, Astoria, Queens,
Have you lived anywhere else?
Fayetteville. North
Oh,
Carolina.
you lived
Yeah.
there
there
with
you
them.
go.
Okay,
Yeah,
I
for
got
like
you.
a couple of years,
I
and then
gotcha.
I came back. I was
I
like, I
see.
can't. Yeah.
Yeah.
Where are you at now? You still in Astoria right
Yeah.
now? Okay.
Yeah,
For
I
life,
still live
okay.
Yeah. I mean, am I allowed to say I live in the
Well, how
Section 8
did-
apartment they used to have?
I was
Oh,
just, yeah.
wow, okay,
I was
good for
just
you,
gonna
yeah.
say like
How am I affording it?
right.
Yeah,
I was just gonna say
Astoria
okay. It's been years since you grew up there. You moved there and then you came back. So they have like a rent controlled Section 8,
Yeah.
Section 8, right?
Yeah.
Which Obama took away, but it's supposed to be coming back.
Yeah, I applied for myself. What do you mean? I know my listen.
I was gonna tell you to apply for it too.
Bitch. No.
I'm just kidding.
I feel like, and here's the thing when I think government assistance. If you need it, take it.
For
I never
Amen. I pay
in
my
my
taxes for
life
that. Yeah.
look down at anybody that pulled out
Fuck
an
no.
EBT card or anything like. I would be like, oh my god, you don't gotta fucking pay for this.
Yeah.
Yeah. They would be buying
But
lobster
I will
and shrimp
say
too.
this: it comes to a point where, if I start seeing myself make a little bit more money, I'm like, all right, now I have to contribute to society.
Okay. That's respectful.
I can't
you
live
say
off
so.
of government my whole fucking life.
I could. If they let me.
could?
If they let me.
I
yeah.
can't.
If they
I'll
let
start to
me.
be like, all right, what am I doing with myself if I can't afford? Like, my
Yeah.
goals and aspirations are not paying for the life I want.
See, you're smart. You're intelligent. You're intellectual.
I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
It's like it's a motivation for me.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't have government. I don't have any assistance right now.
No, but it was grandfathered in for you.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what's up, man. Now, you see Astoria has changed so fucking much.
yeah. The area I
since
live now is called Long Island City.
LIC.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But that
Like LIC.
That's-
LIC,
Cola.
yeah.
that used to
Yeah.
all be Astoria though. Astoria was all the way to
Yeah,
the
it's like
water.
Vernon
Until Queens
Boulevard, like
Plaza.
Yeah.
Socrates Park, like all that.
Oh,
Yeah.
Socrates. I haven't been there in such a long time.
Oh, I love Socrates Park.
But where they used to have like the Pepsi Cola sign.
Yes.
Used to be projects.
Yeah, it's Queensbridge.
Yeah. No.
Wasn't it?
Adjacent. I'm
Adjacent,
literally
okay.
like right behind that
Okay.
sign.
Okay.
That used to be all
So
projects.
you have a beautiful city view.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
I can literally. It's a
We ain't gonna
10
invite me
minute
over
walk
for
from
dinner.
me.
I'll bring rice and beans, and you can make me somehow.
This is just getting so racist. So
She knows
crazy.
I'm just flirting with her. All right,
can't.
in an uncomfortable way.
She
know?
she DM'd
I flirt
me
with her all the time.
She DM'd me
What are you gonna do?
and she was like,
gonna do?
what was it? I said something. I was
You're
like,
like,
I judge people off the snacks that they give
Yeah,
me,
yeah, yeah.
and then you told me the snacks, and I was like, just like I thought,
Yep.
homosexual.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
And then,
Oh, yeah.
and then she goes, what did you say?
I said I'm not gay. I'm just a gym teacher.
And I was
That's my
like,
thing.
and I'm just a
That's my
cheerleader
thing.
because I was thinking about the movie. I'm not gay. I'm a cheerleader.
Yeah. So she says I'm a cheerleader, and I type back immediately. Well, you know I love my Latina cheerleaders. And then I was expecting a little winky face or something. She said, "Get off my phone."
Like, get off my
A
phone,
Latino.
girl.
Get off my phone. I was like, all right.
You ain't paid for these minutes. Get off.
Exactly. All right. Yo, challenge accepted. You know?
I'm
No, I'm just
crying.
kidding. I'm married, but I like to fuck around and flirt with you.
I don't
I get that
mind.
energy from you. It's not you, it's me.
I don't
You know what I
mind.
mean? Yeah,
It doesn't
yeah.
bother- like,
Because
I'll
you know
let-
I'm
I'll
not
let you know.
really gonna like.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not really gonna.
Listen,
like,
you
do
would.
anything.
I've had
I
my
probably would a
moments
little.
with male comedians where I'm just like that, flirty with them.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's just who I am.
Right.
And then next thing you know, they're like, "So we're going out for dinner, right?" And I was like, "Where did you get that? Where did you get that idea from?"
No.
That's their God-given
Yeah,
autism.
no. But we could go out to dinner as friends. You
I'm
and I.
crying. Yeah, I don't
I'm a
mind.
girl.
Sushi.
Yeah, where would you guys go?
Wait. Oh, I didn't catch that last part.
Oh, what'd you say? What'd you say?
Just you and I got to dinner.
Oh, yeah,
She
yeah.
said sushi. I said, well,
Yeah.
raw.
I didn't get
Eat out,
No.
eat in.
I'm
Are you
Shut up.
are you dating anyone right now?
Oh, shit.
What's going
Oh,
on?
shit. Oh,
What's
shit.
going on?
No, I'm not.
Tell me you're
Unless you're watching.
Wait.
Oh,
Oh, snap.
No.
Somewhere there's 4 men crying
No, I'm
at home.
single.
Yeah,
He's
like,
taken.
damn.
So.
Oh, you the side chick right now? You the sneaky link?
No.
Wait, backwards.
I'm single.
Okay.
He's taken.
Okay.
What are you talking about? Who?
Okay.
Exactly.
Me?
A man would never
Okay.
understand it.
All right, I got you.
Wait,
I
what?
got you. But you know what?
Oh, I get it now.
Yeah.
I-
I was gonna. All right, there you go.
You pointed at me like
There
you're
you
talking about
go.
me, and I was like, what? But I see what you're saying.
know.
You're like, he
You got
better
it.
not be fucking around, but I can do what I want.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I'm single.
Not today.
As
He's
you-
not.
Because I said so.
You're mine.
Hell yeah.
That's smart.
No, I'm joking.
No,
I don't
single
have
does sell more
anybody.
tickets.
So you got nobody right now?
No, I really don't like anybody.
Okay.
I'm at that era where it's like I just want to build a career,
Yeah.
I feel that.
Yeah.
and it's not like you can't build a career without a partner. You can. I just don't have the.
Right.
I'm like, oh.
Right.
okay,
I mean,
if it
I'm in a
happens, it
relationship and
happens.
we're both pretty career oriented right now. You know, like we see
And
each
that's
other,
what I
but
mean,
it's
yeah.
like, you know, like your 30s, it's like if you're in New York and you're like attempting to do something, like you have to be like almost all in.
Right.
I feel like
Yeah.
it's like you cannot like fuck around and like kind of half do it. So
Yeah.
I
Are you
respect
in
it.
your 30s?
Yeah, I'm 32. Yeah.
My wife's ready to divorce me.
For real?
Yeah, because of comedy.
I mean, you are.
Or maybe
the
it's because
worst.
you keep flirting.
She knows about that. You know?
No, she doesn't mind the flirting.
She doesn't because she's like at some like we
My
did
wife's
have a
about to
problem with the
divorce me too,
flirting.
yeah.
we did for years. We had a problem with it. We even went to therapy for it and everything. And
Really?
I fired that therapist. I was like, you
Why?
Because she's wrong, bro. She's fucking wrong.
What makes you think that she's wrong?
Because she's wrong. Because I'm
What'd she
not
say?
gonna stop doing
Yeah,
it.
what'd she say?
That I should not be flirting with other women. She said.
Why?
Because it's not respectful to my wife and makes my wife feel like, you know, like,
Less than?
Yeah, basically. But then I said, listen, it's just a part of my personality. It's who I am. It's how it's just it
You're
rolls
Aries.
off the tongue. Yes, I'm an Aries like you. We're both
Yeah,
Aries.
we're
I
both
flirt with your
Aries.
wife sometimes.
Yeah, and she likes that. Keep doing it, even if
Yeah.
you don't mean it. Keep
No,
doing
no,
it.
I mean it.
You know what I
I'm
mean?
crying.
I mean it.
Even if you don't need it, keep doing it.
Get off my goddamn back.
I fucking love this bitch.
No,
Yeah.
I see where the therapist was coming from, but also,
Yeah, fuck her, though.
I mean,
She
your
probably-
wife knew what she was getting into.
Exactly, and that's where it all comes down to. And
Yeah.
finally, we are.
And your
coming
wife
to
probably
that
hired
agreement.
the therapist, huh?
She did hire her.
See, that's an unfair
She
advantage.
did.
What do you
She
mean?
did hire her.
You can't go into couples therapy
She
when one
hired
person
her.
hires the person.
Yeah.
Well, are
Yeah.
you gonna go look for that therapist?
Fuck no.
Well, that's-
Exactly.
No,
Well-
not today, Satan.
Well,
How do you
know.
feel about therapy? I saw
I
you
got
have
comedy.
a bit. Exactly. Well, you said
I
you,
love
in your
therapy. I
bit,
recommend it to everybody.
You talked about your father,
Yeah.
and how you were like, I'm in therapy, and what did he say
Oh,
when you
so
told your dad you were in therapy?
Yeah, I was
thought
like-
that was funny as shit.
My parents are super supportive. He hates that joke.
Right.
My
Oh, he
parent-
does. My bad, but I think it's funny.
No.
because my parents are the same. That's why I can
Yeah,
relate.
my
I can
parents
relate. Yeah.
100% support me in everything I do, and I was just like, let me give the little twist. I'm like, Dad, you know, I'm not feeling like myself, very depressed. I'm gonna go to therapy.
Right.
My dad looks me in my eyes and he goes, "Wow, that's crazy."
I mean, he's not wrong.
He's not wrong.
And I just felt like, because that was a genuine reaction, but he was like, "That's crazy."
like, damn, it's like
What
that.
makes you think that
It's
you're
like that.
depressed? Like
Yeah.
but when I just heard the "Wow, that's crazy," pause, and I
Right.
was just like,
That's so funny.
laughing.
That's
Wow.
a dad thing to say. though.
Exactly. I
That's
was like,
a dad thing to
that
say.
is such a dad thing
Yeah.
to say. But my dad has always been a man. It's so weird.
A man's man.
No, like he's Puerto Rican from the South Bronx.
Okay.
And
yeah.
a lot of people are like, oh, you know, the typical
Southside
like
Bronx.
boomers from there don't really talk about emotions, but my dad won't stop fucking talking.
Yeah. They turned it into a musical. They turned it into In
My
the
dad's
Heights.
like, oh, this is my time. I'm gonna go. And he starts like doing. I'm like, bro,
Oh, that's
stop.
funny.
My dad's the complete opposite. He's like, he won't stop talking.
Okay.
So everything's his therapy.
Yeah,
Right,
and my
right.
mom is literally the opposite. She's like, are you okay?
Right. You
Yeah.
good?
Okay.
Right. Yeah.
And then she'll just go back to her little business. She's like, they're like 2 little chicken nuggets. I love them.
Aw. And they're still together.
Yeah.
My
being
parents
little
are
chicken
still
nuggets.
together,
That's
too.
cute.
Yeah, they're both
Yeah.
short. That's why.
Oh.
My dad's like 5'2", my mom's 4'11".
Damn.
You're taller than both of them.
Yeah, I'm 5'7".
Yeah. I
Oh,
was gonna say, You're
shit.
not
Yeah.
short.
Good
like
for
that
you.
Short. Yeah.
Thank you. I'm the tallest in my family.
Yeah.
Can you dunk?
Nah.
Nah.
Muggsy Bogues could, bro. Muggsy Bogues.
Muggsy Bogues couldn't dunk.
Yes, he could, bro.
All right.
I have
Show me
no
a
idea
video.
who that
He
is.
can't.
He was a
He
5'3"
He's
NBA
5'3",
player.
NBA.
He's my boyfriend.
Amen.
I love short men.
Oh dang, he's
I was just
probably.
gonna ask you like them short.
You've seen
man.
Space Jam, right?
Short.
Yeah.
He's the little short basketball player in Space
okay,
Jam. Yeah.
okay. All right.
Yeah.
I don't know much about basketball.
That's
but
all right.
yeah.
So wait, why do you like short men?
I feel
You
like
just put them on your lap.
this sounds pedophile-y.
Give him a little
But
ventriloquist act.
I was thinking of you being more like a dominatrix, but you know, yeah.
I'm not dominant in the bedroom. I will say that. I
Okay.
just like a short. I feel
You're
like
dominant
I
in
like
life,
I
that's
like
why.
all types of men.
Let me clarify.
I would love a tall man,
right,
you know.
right.
And I don't know, something about short men just really do it for me.
I respect that.
They show
Is
a
it-
lot of
They're
effort.
charming.
They try
right?
harder.
Yeah.
They got that riz, you know.
Yeah, being tall, you don't have to try to do shit. You know, you just be like living your life. You know.
Sorry, our next guest is coming in. She's mad early, but it's hot out there.
Yeah, you
so
can chill out. Yeah,
just sit
we're
over
chatting.
Just sit over there. Yeah.
No, you're fine.
So yeah, you like them short guys, not because
Yeah,
you
why
can put
not?
them on their lap, but because they put more effort into it. That's why I
Yeah.
like big girls.
And a lot of
Same reason.
I can't stand you.
No,
I don't know why
swear to
she's
God.
doing this.
No, it's true. My wife's big. I like they're just way better in bed. Like they put more
thank
effort.
you.
They put more effort into it. They're thoughtful. They give you good gifts. Like they pay my car payment. You know what I mean?
That's crazy.
Um,
Because I don't do any of that.
No, you don't.
No, I get what you're
Yeah,
saying. You
no,
don't want to go
don't.
home and like fuck a broomstick. You know.
Sometimes I have. Yeah,
Yeah,
I like
well,
little
you-
brooms.
I
I like
said-
to throw them over my shoulder like a continental soldier. You know
Jesus
what I mean?
Christ, help us all.
I used to date a guy who thought the same way. He wasn't short. He's like 5'11".
That's not short.
That's average.
No, that's tall for a
The
dude.
average
That's
height
tall?
in America is 5'8" or 5'9" or something like
Yeah,
that.
5'9"
Oh,
is
okay.
yeah.
He was a little bit taller than me. I know that for a fact.
Okay,
And he
yeah.
was like a firefighter. He would always say he
Oh, that's
thought
hot.
he was short.
That's hot.
And-
For a firefighter, he might be actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
So, and I didn't realize that until I saw all his other firefighter friends.
right.
and I was like-
he was like, ding, ding,
I
ding.
was like, oh my God, you guys are tall.
right.
But he was able to lift the most out of all of them.
Oh, because he was fucking brolic.
He was brolic as
brolic.
fuck.
Yeah, like a little pit bull.
He
like
had
a
that
little
internal
bulldog.
struggle.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
I,
he's like, not today. I'm gonna show these motherfuckers.
but I could always point out like what man likes bigger women or women like bigger
Well, that's
women.
just racist, but
Oh, okay.
no.
Look at a white boy calling someone racist. No, I'm just fucking.
Right.
I'll do it
As
if I
they
want.
give me Takis.
I did that,
yeah, that's true.
and I gave you hot Cheetos too.
Which one do you
I like how
think
you're
I
like,
gravitate the most to?
oh,
I don't know. I was thinking spicy because you're Latina. Was I right?
No.
I was wrong. Oreos.
I go nuts on those little bites. That's what's up.
No, my favorite, salt and vinegar.
Oh, you are privileged. Uh oh.
I wasn't gonna do. I was
Went
like,
straight
let me
for the
do it.
gentrified
Let me
chips.
do it.
I love
Open
a good
them up. Let me
salt
see
and
you eat a
vinegar.
chip. Come on.
Cherry.
I'm sorry, I can't help it. Yeah, look at them
Oh,
lips.
shit.
Look at them lips on them chips. Look at them
I
lips
can't
on them
stand her.
chips. God
I
damn,
can't
you got some
stand her.
sexy fucking lips. La 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 la.
Jesus.
Forgive me,
Christ.
Lisa. Forgive me, Lissa
You're
Lenis.
fine.
She knows I'm just fucking around.
Yeah.
She knows I wouldn't really try to finger her in my Honda Civic. You know.
Yeah, you don't even have a Honda Civic. It's a
I have
Hyundai
Tesla.
Elantra.
I'm crying. I thought you were gonna say Honda Accord.
A Nissan Altima.
Hatchback.
Yeah. Subaru.
Oh, I used to have a few Altimas.
My first car was a
Nissan Altima.
Mitsubishi Lancer.
Oh, I remember them.
Oh.
I remember them. There was hot girl cars.
Stick shift.
Little
Yeah.
sport, yeah.
Oh, you drive
you can
stick,
drive a little
huh?
stick, huh? 1, 2.
That's
like
not
an
very
H. It was
city
an
like
H.
you. That's like
I
some
pumped
country
that clutch
shit.
3 times. My dad was like, "We're gonna get her a
We're
regular
gonna learn
fucking
today.
car."
Yeah.
Oh yeah, well he was a
I
cab
respect
driver,
that.
right?
Yeah.
So yeah,
I
that makes
respect
sense.
that. You know how to drive stick?
No.
Pussy.
My dad got me
I used to
car.
race cars too, but not like stick shift cars.
Oh,
but-
I know how to
Yeah,
drive
my
stick.
dad got
I'm an
me
idiot.
the car in a
You're just
police
young.
auction,
Oh, they have them.
and
Yeah.
he was like,
Yeah.
"You're gonna learn.
That's where we got my butt
Right.
light.
This is the best one I can get you. Low on miles.
Right.
Everything was
And you
fine.
save on gas because it's manual. You save on a lot of gas.
He's
with
like, "You're
that.
gonna learn. Yeah. You're gonna learn. I don't want to hear none of this. I don't know how to drive stick. You're gonna learn." And I was like, "All right, teach
That
me."
impression was, I'm gonna learn.
That's my
What is that him in the
father.
back of the cab?
Yeah.
Just, like,
You're gonna learn,
yelling
Lisa.
in the back seat.
Yeah, and then it was so funny when he was teaching me. He didn't sit passenger,
He was in the back. Where was he?
and I was his fucking driver.
He was a yo. You.
He was like, "Don't
he
do
was-
that."
He wanted to
I
roll
was like,
reversal.
"Why are you not sitting next to me?" He's like, "No, that's dangerous."
That makes sense, actually. I get that.
Did you ever stall
I'm
out
following.
because it was a stick? You ever stall out on a hill?
I used to pop the clutch left
Yeah, me
and
too.
right. I
me
was
too.
like, I can't.
I first learned on an '84 BMW 325i. It was this chick that I was banging. Her name was Ange. Shout out Ange.
Have you
Jesus
always been
Christ.
gay?
I've had sex with 5.5 guys.
What's the half?
He
Didn't
wa-
get
he-
all the way in.
Right, he was a black
Ah.
guy, and his dick was probably like this, and it wouldn't fit in my pussy hole. So
Oh, it was like this? Is that what you
Shout
said?
out to Sheri.
I mean, it was
with
a-
tight coochie.
it was like tight, and it was like this trying to fit in this,
This is the scariest part to me.
Yeah, a little burn on it, little
Got a-
uncircumcised.
got a little toenail
It's a little
on it.
uncircumcised.
This
yeah.
podcast has gone so left.
We love it though. This is how
Hey, no politics.
we're having fun. I really do appreciate you coming on.
No problem.
I
You got any
really-
more questions for me?
I think we covered them all. Therapy. You were a teacher. Oh, I do have one. Why do you think everyone's autistic and gay all of a sudden?
Yeah, you've taught the youth. Why?
I mean, my wife
Yeah.
is a teacher, and I talk to her about this all the time, and she doesn't get it either. She thinks Alpha generation, which is after Gen Z, is better than Gen Z. Like,
Yeah.
they're getting better. Like, they're not as fucking
No,
woke.
no, no.
They're not as crazy.
Gen
Like, they're not vaping.
Gen Z is
like,
cool to me. I like Gen Z.
I'm learning to like them. I am learning to
Alpha
like them.
is like the evolved version of boomers.
Yeah, I've
Yeah.
never heard that, and you're right.
Interesting.
I need to
It
write.
is.
Can I write
Think
that
about
down?
it. Think about it.
I'm not gonna steal that from you.
This is
Can I write
actually
it
my
down?
joke,
Okay,
but
I'm not
I'll
gonna write it
let
down.
it-
You're right. Let it rock. Let
I'll
it
let
rock.
it-
I won't go.
So the actual thing is,
It's good. Evolve. That's good. Go ahead.
this is how I check a generation. Mm-hmm. It's a simple phrase, but you always know what generation they come from. And the phrase is, I think I'm fat. Do I look fat?
right.
Ask that to a boomer. They're like, yeah, you gotta lose some weight.
Yeah.
Millennial, you're not fat. You're beautiful.
If you're in a
Love yourself.
body
Gen
positivity.
Z, Gen Z's like, who gives a fuck? We're taking down the government.
Right.
Let's smoke weed and be gay. Like,
Right. All of us.
Alpha is like, well, I know 5 fat people in your top 3. If you
that's a
work
good
hard,
roast.
you could be number 1.
That's a good roast.
That's like
When I
loving.
say- and that's why
it's
I
like
say they're-
loving and
they're
real.
They're like, no, they are evolved.
I love that.
They're born with iPads.
Oh yeah, everything's
They
a fucking
are.
roast in the comments. You know?
I love that.
Everything.
Yeah, which
Okay.
is probably good.
I love that.
And so the whole autistic,
So you think it's gonna get better? Not everyone's gonna be gay and retarded in the future. You think, right?
and if they were, who cares?
Well, I like being.
Nothing wrong with getting
I
your
like
dick sucked with a little extra
yeah,
slobber.
exactly.
You know what it is? I used to work after being a teacher. I was working at a mental health clinic, and I used to evaluate. I used to do the autism evaluations.
Okay.
And it would be always the same type of kid that would come through. It would be like somebody who's like 15, 17, and they saw on TikTok that they might have autism or ADHD.
They saw it on TikTok.
Exactly.
Okay.
Because it's a reliable source.
Yeah.
And
Fuck outta here.
I would just be like, "You're not autistic." They would get mad. They'd
And
be
what
like,
would you
"But
say they
Yes,
are?"
I am. And I'm like, "You're not autistic. You're gay."
Oh, I like that. That's real. I like that a lot.
You're just a faggot. You know
And
what I mean?
then I can't say that, but yeah.
You could say baguette though.
Baguette
No.
rhymes with Bob Saget.
R.I.P.
R.I.P.
You know, Eiffel Tower. I will say this about Bob Saget.
I
though.
love him.
I did too.
I love him.
It is
so
kind of
much.
fucked up how he died.
Funny. He was
'cause
so funny.
How he died?
He died in a hotel room. He hit
Slipped
his
his
head,
head
and
on a-
no one
yeah.
was in there, and he died that way, which
Yeah.
is so fucked up because he used to laugh at people on America's Funniest Home Videos for
Laughing.
falling down.
He did.
all those years. That's like absolute karma.
But do you think he was like drunk and high and accidentally slipped?
Nah, I mean maybe. I don't know. I hope so.
Whatever.
You guys think so?
I don't
Bob
know.
Saget? I don't know. Maybe.
I think he got some hookers and some blow and like maybe he just couldn't help
love
it and like
that.
slipped. You ever saw him on Entourage? That
he
show
did.
Entourage?
He did a Farley.
Yeah.
He pulled a Farley.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. He was way more wild. He was not the like.
He wasn't the father.
That you think he was.
Father
He was-
thought
he wasn't.
He
He
was like
wasn't. He
64,
wasn't.
65
Yeah,
at this point.
yeah,
though,
yeah. He
you
still
know?
looked good though.
Did you
Oh,
see him
yeah.
in the roast?
Oh yeah,
Brilliant.
Which
All
one?
the roast. All of
Norm
them.
one?
Saw him, all of them.
Oh,
yeah.
his roast.
Even his roast,
Yeah,
yeah.
exactly.
Oh yeah,
Exactly.
that Norm one. Oh my god.
Fucking
But
hilarious.
I will say this: what is it? Family Matters? No, that's not Family
That's
Matters.
Urkel.
Full House.
Full House. Fuller House. was
Was
really good.
Oh really? You a Full House kid? Obviously.
I used to watch that
93,
TGIF.
yeah.
Remember TGIF?
Yeah.
Back
Oh,
in the
dude,
day.
I lost my virginity to a Boy Meets World episode. Come on.
Topanga. I used to fucking
I
play with my
literally was
Twitter
thinking
all
about
the
this
time.
the other day.
Topanga.
I feel like
You got
Feeney's
Topanga's lips.
Feeney's
Anyway.
gonna die,
Feeney's on his
He's
way
97.
out. Feeney's on his way out.
and
He's
I
on
feel
his
like
way
that's
out.
the one celebrity
Yeah.
I would fucking mourn.
Oh yeah.
I mourned Robin Williams.
Yeah.
Even though he's a joke stealer and a coke addict.
Whatever. He was a great guy.
Don't disrespect my man.
Yeah,
like
he was
that.
a great guy.
I'll do it.
And the way he went out was awesome. He fucking hung himself when he was jerking
Well, I
off.
wouldn't.
That was great.
Say that.
I think
Jesus. Good God. Don't put me on that.
Yeah, we'll tag her in the reel.
I
wanna
don't
collab?
agree with that. No,
So I want
yeah, I think
out.
Feeney will be the one that I would like
It's coming.
more.
It's
You know
coming.
why? Because you're kind of like that as a teacher. I feel like you would be like, you were tough
Aw.
on them, funny. You got a British accent.
I do.
I know. I'm
You
just-
used to be the voice of Kit from Knight Rider.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, he was the voice from
Oh
Kid.
yeah, he was.
Yeah,
He was the
Oh,
dad in The
wow.
Graduate.
He was.
I didn't even know that.
He
Oh yeah,
was,
you ever
he
seen
I
The
just knew
Graduate?
him as Feeney.
Right.
Yeah, Mr. Feeney. He used to come over the fence and talk to Tim Allen all the time.
No, you got two shows mixed up.
I'm kidding.
I was about to
I'm
say
just
that's
kidding.
wrong show,
I'm just
babe.
kidding.
Yeah.
A lot of concussions.
I feel like that would be
A lot of heroin.
the more.
Sorry.
The more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would be like, I'm not coming into work today. Sorry guys.
Yeah,
I
I
feel
get
that.
that.
They'd be like, why? Somebody
get that.
died. Who died?
Yeah.
Mr. Feeney.
It's a
I'm
sad
worried about
day.
Steve Martin eventually. That's going to be mine, I think.
That's your one?
Yeah.
I saw them film that show.
Yeah, they were-
by,
they were right by
West
my
Side
house.
Comedy Club.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
The murders in the building?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They were at my
Only
local
Murders
bar
in
in
the Building.
Ridgewood, too.
Really?
Yeah. The Windjammer.
That's a
You ever
great
been there?
show.
Oh, I didn't know they were there.
Great
Yeah, they
fucking
shut it
show.
down for
Dude,
a
let's
week.
talk
Yeah.
about the Sex and the City at Old Man Hustle.
That was great. Fucking
Oh my
the
God.
non-binary, whatever the
Let's
fuck
talk
she is.
Let's
Yeah.
talk about the writing for that set.
Who wrote that shit?
That set was so horrible. She was like, I broke up with my girlfriend, who was straight.
Yeah. And then I had
gotta watch
asked
it.
her son how she likes whatever. Anyway,
I also didn't know that
Um,
girl was actually really. Oh wait, I didn't know they
gay as
were
shit.
gay in real life.
Not in Grey's Anatomy, but after Grey's Anatomy.
Who was
does,
it? Which
yeah.
character
Yeah,
was
yeah.
this? Who is this?
She's the fat chick in Grey's Anatomy. She had long hair, and now she got short hair, and she's non-binary now. And
So explaining to someone from Sex and the City with Grey's Anatomy is completely lost on me.
well, what
I'll
had
look
hap-
it up. I'll Google
what
it.
had happened was, doesn't matter.
It don't matter.
So the new there's a
yeah.
new
Right.
spin-off
And just like that.
of that, and just like that,
Right.
Mr. Big dies on a Peloton.
Spoiler alert.
Yo, his instructor was hot as shit though. I would love to die like that
Was,
too as
but
well. Heart attack.
I will say that
Peloton, hot
Carrie
bitch. you
kind
know.
of had it coming.
Yeah.
I was
Sure.
like, bitch, the reason he died on that Peloton because you wouldn't let that motherfucker breathe.
Right.
If you ever
Right.
seen Sex and the City, that bitch was delusional from episode 1 to
From
1000.
the jump. The
Like it
jump.
was.
Yeah.
They met episode 1. He didn't even want her. He bumped into her on the street, and he
Right.
was like, "All right." And then he got on the cab, and she's like, "Oh my god, I found the love of my life."
Started
Yeah,
feeding
And
her
now
some
we're
hay.
now we're traveling all over the world for a man who doesn't want you.
Not even a little bit.
Delusional.
Not
I'm
even a
so
little
lost in this
fucking bit.
conversation.
And white people just eat this shit up.
No, because they're in fantasy land. I know. Yeah.
I always fuck with Samantha. Samantha was always
And you know
my
she won't
favorite.
be on the remix because she fucking hates Jessica Parker.
Yeah.
Is that the redhead?
Yeah. No.
No,
No.
the fiend, the whore, the blonde whore.
The blonde
She
one.
wasn't
Okay.
Yeah,
a
the blonde.
whore. She was just a normal fucking woman.
I mean, a whore in a positive way, not a negative way.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. No, I'm a whore.
Take it back. I
I'm
hate
a
it.
whore.
I hate it that they
Yeah.
always like slut shame her on that show. I'm like, girl, she's doing what
No,
we're.
and she's being real about
She's
it.
being real
She's
about it.
being
You
real.
should slut applaud.
Exactly. She gets it. You know.
Amen.
They fucking men.
Well, I think it's about that time.
Lissa
It's been
Lenis.
absolutely
Yo, Lissa-
wonderful talking to you.
Yes.
Thank you for coming through.
I
Thank
fucking
you for
love her
having me. It
so
was so
much.
fun.
Yo, plug your Instagram, plug your shows, whatever you want to plug right now.
I am all over the city of New York. You can find me on TikTok and Instagram under _Lissa. That's DAMMN_LISSA. Damn, Lisa.
Damn, Lisa.
Underscore Lisa.
Damn, under me, Lisa. I mean underscore Lisa.
Jesus Christ.
I'm done getting
This
sexually
bitch is
harassed.
horny.
I'm out of here.
Only for her. I'm not like this with everybody.
You are like this.
We'll
with
see how you are
4
with
out of
her,
every 5
okay?
people.
We'll get there. No, but
All
shout out
right.
Lisa. Seriously, thank you for coming. I
No,
got
thank
you
you
all
for
these
having
snacks
me.
because she don't drink or smoke weed. So I gave her. I got
This
this
is
for
why
her.
I was about to say they're just staring at the table like this is them.
This is not for you guys.
They're
This is for my
fetishizing me.
queen
They're
right
just
here.
feeding
This
me.
is for my fucking Astoria queen over. Astoria Queens, everybody, comedian. Give it up for
Lisa's in
Lissa
the building.
Lenis.
All right. See you tomorrow at school.
Over and out.
Yeah.
You are my bitch.